I was born December 14, 1982, Augusta, Georgia. I was born to the parents of Larry Dunbar and Patricia Lawson. Raised in Jennings Homes apartment projects. Jennings Homes is pretty much the birthplace of the musicianship and where it all started as far as me wanting to be in the band, period. I got the name Scooter because the stairs was steep in Jennings Homes, so I was scared to walk down the stairs. So, in the hood, they'll come up there and get you, but so many times, you know what I'm saying? Well, you got to learn that lesson. So, you know what I'm saying? They used to let me stay up there. You know what I'm saying? They used to let me stay up there and cry until I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna grab that rail or you gonna figure it out. So I got on my butt and I used to scoot down. So I used to scoot down the steps every time I had to go down. So from me scooting down the steps, from that point on, they call me Scooter. So it's not a name that, you know what I'm saying, that I adopted later on in life. That's something they've been calling me since that. I had a cousin named Kenny, my cousin Kenny Ross, you know what I'm saying? We grew up together. And he was actually way better than I was. He was actually way more talented than I was, you know what I'm saying? Kenny was just natural at it. And I was as well, but we had two different styles, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you'll look at it as the SWAC and a MEAC. Start when we got the position. It started way before. You know what I'm saying? We paid our dues. All the dope boys in Jennings Homes loved me. They knew, you know what I'm saying? Like I was the Ricky. I was the one that's probably gonna make it out. You know what I'm saying? So they would help me get to Josie. My grandma wouldn't let me walk by myself, so I get them. Hey man, I look out for y'all. For 30 minutes, I look out for the police, make sure ain't no police is coming for y'all. 30 minutes to an hour, if y'all walk me over there to see the band. I was for me to go to Josie. Everybody thought I was going to Josie. A lot of people don't know that I tried out for Josie Drum Major first.
We sit here at White Rose Stadium. My first opportunity a week ago to see the Sonic Boom of the South in person, and it is well worth the price of admission. Folks, crank up the TV or whatever. Maybe you can crank it down. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the TW.
Atlanta has a rich culture. And Miss Laney, what she represented, you know what I'm saying, in history as a whole, you know what I'm saying, that itself just drives that homecoming spirit, you know what I'm saying? So, we got a few traditions, before the parade, we usually go to the to a grave, which is right in front of the school, in front of the old gym, right like directly in the middle of the stadium. But we'll go and say a prayer, you know what I'm saying, over a grave. And then, we'll continue on with the homecoming celebration. But it's big, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like being a star, like being famous, you know what I'm saying? work harder than any, you know what I'm saying, athletic organization on the campus. And everybody know that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I could have picked a better school, you know what I'm saying, to represent than going to Laney, you know what I'm saying? It's just this feeling. We got the longest parade. We got the biggest crowd participation in homecoming, you know what I'm saying, period. It's just a feeling that can't be replaced, you know what I'm saying? And I've tried. And I lost my life doing so, you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh man, that was a beautiful thing. Best experience of my life. If I wasn't no drum major, I don't know where I'd be right now. To be honest with you, it kept me out of trouble. Got me a whole lot of girlfriends too, but you learn some things being in the band. I can say that, man. I can say that. And then especially being the drum major with Scooter, oh, that was very wonderful. For real. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. He showed me everything about being the drum major. What to do, what not to do, how to do it, what was gonna come behind it, what to expect, everything. I appreciate that man for that, you know what I'm saying? For real. Showed me a whole lot in my life. Not just a drum major, but other than being a drum major. He was there the whole way, you know what I'm saying? It's like my brother. To this day, that's my boy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natalie Robinson, and I will be your MC for this evening's spectacular halftime event. Coming to you live all the way from ACG at the end of the Tom Jones Morning Show. The band is called Halftime. We're showing up and showing out. For the second time. My name is Steve Cobb, and this is Holly. Now, don't you see me? One thing about that. Anything else you know, these girls go to the field. They're ready to
I had never seen before, you know what I'm saying? So I knew it in the high school band. So, long story short, I walked down there, you know what I'm saying? And I know people, you know what I'm saying? So, and I knew, you know, a lot of people from the church. So I ended up seeing this lady that worked at Lane, and she told me to come in. So when I went in, you know what I'm saying, I mingled with some of the guys from Brown, and I was just there, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, so they told me the parade was gonna be downtown. So my best friend at that time, Fred. He stayed right across the street, right directly across the street from Bethel. You know what I'm saying? So I had to went across the street and got Fred, and I always had a video camera. Everywhere I went, I had a video camera. So I got my video camera and went downtown, and I videotaped Morris Brown band when they was marching in that parade downtown. And their drum majors is the reason, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to go to Brown. Never seen that type of position. I just never seen that march before. That the Pat Boone, like.
Okay, you guys gotta move up, please. Everybody move back, push this back.
where they announced that they was having financial issues, and they ended up closing the school. So Edward Waters was calling people, you know what I'm saying, saying that they would offer, the same scholarship that, you had or whatever at Morris Brown. So, you know what I'm saying, I went down and I auditioned, and let me go backwards. I was at work, and they called me at work. They called my mama's house at first, and they called my job. You hear me? And they recruited me at my job. It was a guy named Emmanuel. I'll never forget. He was a drum major. He called me. And he asked me to come down for audition. He asked me to come down and just check him out. You see what I'm saying? Went down and seen him. Me and my girlfriend at the time. And she was the one that really got me into Morris Brown. You know what I'm saying? She really did all my financial aid. You know what I'm saying? It was my high school sweetheart. She did all the financial aid and all that good stuff or whatever. All the paperwork, none of my family, we ain't know nothing about nothing. But she did all that stuff and got me in. But yeah, long story short, they called my job, got me to come down to see the band, and then I went down for audition after that. Well, I auditioned after the parade. He asked me, he was like, they told me he was real crazy on the cymbals. You know what I'm saying? So they offered me a pair of cymbals, and I told them, nah. You know what I'm saying? I went to my trunk and pulled out a cymbal bag, and I had a pair of dubs in there. You know what I'm saying? Because they were spending on like 15s or something like that at the time. So when I pulled them out and I started swinging them, the whole band was like, first off, the man got a cymbal bag. You feel me? Let's address that. You see what I'm saying? Second off, bruh, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's how I pretty much ended up going to Edward Waters,